Hello and welcome back to the MemeZone podcast. I am joined with
Michael again, Brannick,
and JD.
And we're going to be memeing all about those game announcements, about the game awards that were just released at the Game Awards yesterday. And for the first thing, why don't we talk about some of the game announcements that came out? Mike, you got any of those ready?
Oh, yeah. So they announced one of the biggest things that they announced yesterday was Epic Games' whole store. Like, they're trying to release something that,
It's like a Steam?
it's supposed to compete with Steam. Right now, it's literally just indie games, but, it's
Avatar Warfare when?
onomatopoeia interactive.
I want Avatar Warfare to stand on me.
Literally, the biggest thing that they
Get closer.
Huh?
Get closer, idiot.
I talk pretty loud, so I didn't think it was that. Okay.
Holy shit.
Oh
my God.
Amateur
Fucking
hour.
talk.
Oh,
Where's the
God.
Bruh. That was a
Bruh. All right.
What happened to the bruh button, dude?
Oh, holy shit. I'm using my phone right
All right, I'll get out the bruh button.
now. Okay, anyways. One of the biggest games they announced, right near the beginning, was Hades, and it was an indie game made by the people who made Bastion. It's actually kind of epic.
Hades does look kind of cool. It kind of just looks like more action-oriented Diablo.
Yeah, it's an action Diablo game, and you're the son of Hades, and you're it's just like Dark Souls, bro. It's fucking the Dark Souls of top-down games.
It's Dark Souls 0.4. And then what else?
Later on, they announced a post-apocalyptic sequel to Far Cry 5.
Oh yeah, it's New Dawn, right?
Yeah, New Dawn.
It seems pretty cool from the gameplay.
Literally, it's just Fallout.
It's all good, man.
Literally, just Fallout.
Fallout TM.
Fallout.
Fallout 76.2.
Yeah.
I mean, that kind of looks interesting,
Here's
but
All the colors
Yeah.
made it look really nice in the trailer.
that's it right there.
Yeah.
That looks cool, but it
the
looks
big-
kind of stupid because it's a post-apocalyptic.
Yeah,
They
there's
did-
more colors than there should be.
Yeah.
They did the whole point of the game is nature has taken over, and there's a lot of flowers for some reason. Yeah.
All right, but that doesn't mean everybody's got to turn fruity and
I
become
don't-
flower
Fruit
fucking
acid.
selves.
I don't know, man.
Hey, I don't know about that one.
Fruit
There's
escape.
probably
Fruit
some
escape.
sort of explanation, but I don't know. It's kind of it's kind of interesting.
The trailer seemed pretty cool, like the grenade launching backflip that he did. That was pretty epic.
Apparently, the game is only $40 compared to $60.
All right, well that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's kind
That's
of cool.
cheap.
I'm broke right now.
Is
so.
it
Is that-
Ubisoft that makes?
Yes,
Yeah.
so. Literally, I'm scrolling through this list and I see Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3.
Definitely
a bro
cop
moment.
that.
What even is that?
Have you ever played the original Marvel Ultimate Alliance
No.
games on they're on GameCube, PS2,
Nah, man.
but they're
I never played
making
that.
a sequel to it on the Nintendo Switch.
Throwback
because,
to
I was like the
nostalgia.
kid that played Star Wars Battlefront 2. That was my shit.
Yeah,
Oh, hell
Yeah.
yeah. But this it's like a top-down Marvel game. It's it's
Oh, all
neat.
right.
It looked like that mobile game, the Conquest or whatever.
Literally don't know. What you're talking
All right.
I know what you're talking about with that. Okay.
Polytopia?
I can't say that. Yo, Polytopia's hype though. Don't even.
I know, but
Polytopia
Yeah,
is
that's
just
actually
Civilization's
low-key,
one.
but is that what you're talking about?
No, it's another Marvel.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
It's-
a Marvel game.
I think it's like Age of Conquerors or some edgy meme.
Yeah, but then there's Marvel Contest of Champions.
That's what I was thinking of, dude.
No, but that's a fighter game.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
All right, I'm
but they do have another one where it's just you still
That was
collect
a bro
heroes
moment.
and everything.
Ultimate Alliance. That's
Yeah.
I don't know
remember
why I was
playing
thinking
that.
of something else.
Oh, I never played it. I just see it
I think I mixed up the
online
name with the
suggested
idea.
it. I'm just yeah, that looks dumb as shit.
Got him.
My brother plays it. He thinks it's really
I mean, your brother's dumb though.
Yeah, your brother's a bit special.
Oh my god, alright.
He's a great kid and everything.
He's definitely listening to this, so get gamer.
I don't care. He's
Big Ford.
he seems like a good kid and everything, but some of the things he brings up are just dumb as fuck. And,
Mike's brother, that's a bro moment.
and him always striving for Noah's attention though.
I think he just
Yeah.
likes to make memes and no one really listens to memes.
Okay, but hear me out here. The Game Awards.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we're here about.
The next thing that's right here is the Outer Worlds, and it's a
Oh
game.
yeah, the Fallout creators.
It's basically Fallout in space, and it's made by the people
Another
who
Fallout.
made New Vegas.
All right, that sounds dope as shit.
Yeah, it's
though.
like the
That
trailer
sounds
looked really
amazing.
good.
Is that the one where it was like a drop pod with scavengers, or is that the other one?
No.
Is that Anthem?
No.
there was another
Scavengers was like a completely new game. It looked boring as shit.
Oh.
This one looked like, what if like in the 40s they invented space travel good enough to like go to other planets and like they just like colonize them?
Oh, so it's like a more combat orientated No Man's Sky.
Yeah, kind of. It's like
Yeah, but
Fallout, kind of No Man's Sky, except like you can't go to other planets. It's just like
You're
it's
just
literally
on some random ass planet.
it's just like Fallout New Vegas, but like on a different planet.
Oh,
It's like really cool.
Smash.
Oh,
my
when I
God.
see Fortnite, girl.
Oh yeah, they announced Mortal Kombat 11.
Oh boy.
Literally gonna be such a good game. Like, there's time travel in it.
who's ready for those fatalities though?
The fatalities in the trailer. Oh my goodness.
Really?
That would-
I haven't.
Big.
They had 21 Savage.
Was it a gameplay? Was it a gameplay trailer, or was it like a?
No, it was just like
Game
a
engine.
yeah, it was just like kind of teaser, whatever.
It looked pretty.
But yeah, there was time travel. 'Cause
mumble
remember
rap.
at the end of the trailer, they had a girl and she was like holding or guy girl, I don't know, but like she was
The
Was it the
human.
ball game?
Let's not assume any genders
exactly.
here. All right?
I honestly couldn't tell, but they were holding a hourglass, and then there was Scorpion from Mortal Kombat 3, and there was also Scorpion from Mortal Kombat 10, and they were like both there.
Can we just be like, why are we saying that they're a human?
Yeah, I mean,
They could-
Mortal
they
Kombat
could
has
be a
some weird
demon.
people.
They could be demons.
Bruh, that was a bro moment.
What you going? Heck you.
Joker, from literally like probably my favorite thing about the entire Game Awards was that
Just
Joker.
because like Marvel got
What-
nothing, dude.
What is Joker?
Joker is a
From the
character
game.
from Persona 5.
Oh, okay.
Joker.
See, I don't know these
Yeah.
games.
Persona from Batman.
Yeah.
See, yeah, when you say Joker, I think Batman.
Joker is the main character from Persona 5, and
Okay.
he got announced for Super Smash Brothers
Oh, all right.
as the
Did
first.
that come
DLC.
out last night?
It
Yeah.
came out.
it was
Midnight.
yesterday.
It came out today,
It
Kyle
came out
was
this
playing it.
first thing this morning.
Yeah. and like. I'm
no,
gonna be
hold on.
playing it like first when I get home.
If you're
It's
playing
gonna be so good.
Xbox, you can get the demo for the new
Devil May Cry.
Devil
yeah.
May Cry game.
Really?
That looks epic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Is
Devil
it-
May
is
Cry
it-
5.
it's a
There's a
demo.
beta. Yeah,
it's a demo.
It's a demo.
demo
Try
trials
downloading
beta
when I get
whatever.
home.
They said
Yeah, whatever,
Actually,
man.
you know
Bro,
what?
it's a fucking demo.
Holy shit.
Whoa! You can't say the
Honestly,
F word.
that was a bro moment, to be perfect.
Literally, I've been swearing this entire time and nobody said jack
Yeah.
shit. So,
You just can't say the word.
the word.
Yeah, you know the word.
Like the one the word.
The.
Like, starts with the
Don't say it. You can't say that.
I wasn't going to say it. I'm just making sure I'm clear on this.
Oh
Like,
my
it
God.
starts with an
This
N,
gamer
right?
really playing Dokkan Battle on our stream. Oh my
I mean,
God.
he's been playing
He's
Dokkan
been
Battle the whole
playing it,
time.
I mean, yeah.
Him playing it
and then
made me
fucking-
think of playing
and then
it,
James
so.
did on the deleted episode.
Okay, but we should probably talk about the actual awards because, like,
Yeah.
the
All right.
awards were like a big portion of it.
I mean, it
The
kind of
Game
How do you
Awards.
spell devil?
Devil. All right, so
just spell my name.
Ark, the creators,
Ooh.
the creators of Ark Studio Wildcard, dared to release a new game when their game that they have right now doesn't work.
Oh,
It doesn't work. It's shit. It
What is
sucks.
the- what's
Studio
that new game?
Onomatopoeia decided to release to make 3 games, even though they literally like there are new companies like 3 games.
Yeah, but like Studio Wildcard daring to make an MMO. Like
Oh,
die, just die.
What is it even going to be
What is
based
it called?
about?
What was it
Oh
called?
my god, the
Look it
people
up.
who made
Look it up.
the people who made Fallout 76, they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna make a new game, even though their new game is like literally busted as shit.
They like just fixed a glitch where like you can duplicate. Like yesterday, it's like,
Looked up into the sky, like sprints into
no, you look down on the ground, you just teleport.
yeah.
So what was? Look up the game that Wildcard announced. It was an MMO, and it was like some weird. It was like mythical creatures combined with like pirate ships.
Atlas.
Shut the fuck up,
Holy cow, dude! Like literally, stop talking. You're not even.
Atlas.
Oh my god! I literally just looked it up and found it. out.
Be quiet over there.
All right, Atlas.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Hey, can we please be quiet in the peanut gallery?
No.
Please.
Ooh, kill him. All right, so what was it again? Atlas?
Atlas. Yeah.
Looks like garbage. I mean, it looks good, but it's Arc devs, so they're just gonna like hype it up, and then it's just gonna be like
They
polygon.
They were
shit.
probably playing it on like a PC with like 4 RTX
They were
24.
They probably asked
like,
NASA if they can use their supercomputer for a little bit.
Low key, Greg's been trying to play footsies with me this entire time.
No, I just like have my legs crossed and I like.
We all knew it.
Bring it to your boy.
We're all lanky boys.
Yeah.
Lanky Schmidt.
I'm not that
you
lanky.
stuff in my shoes.
Yeah, I'm not that
bro.
lanky.
Pretty thick, dude.
Okay, but like
Thick boy.
Game Awards.
Game Awards.
Yeah.
All right, why don't we
yeah,
just skip
that's it.
game announcements for a little bit?
First, we got through like all of them,
Yeah.
all the important ones.
Ooh, kill him. All right. Best esports game was deemed as Overwatch, which, like, that's understandable. Oh, League of Legends, bro, what the fuck? I can't have my lane game with my
Holy shit,
point and click. It's
Literally,
League is not even good.
Okay,
League of Legends.
I
literally a
think
point
it
and
should
click
have been
adventure.
Fortnite.
No.
But hear me out.
For esports.
Okay, hear me out here. Fortnite had an insane esports following.
The Fortnite award.
with
Yeah,
like
all
Friday
of it
Night
was like
Fortnite.
12-year-olds who hadn't hit puberty yet.
no. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yo, you
Literally,
can't
like,
say that.
You can't say
Literally
that.
with like talk about like
What
Ninja,
are you gonna say?
Tifu.
Oh, you're talking about
Nin-
the actual players.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're talking
They're
about
professional.
esports game. Like
Bro, I don't know
Bro.
this stuff, alright?
Esports is just like sports, but
literally, it just says
Sports.
best esports game.
Okay, you know what? This ain't my...
the esports player was a fucking riot. dude.
Esport.
All right.
Okay, best
I
esports
hated that.
player
Yeah.
was Sonic Fox.
All right. So what
Which
happened?
he
What
deserved
does
it.
he even play?
Dragon Ball Fighters, fighting
Okay.
games in general.
Alright.
He plays Dragon. He won Evo, which is Evolution, the fighting game tournament. Like it's the end all be all tournament for
Okay.
fighting games.
So Sonic
He won
Fox-
Evolution for Dragon Ball Fighters, which is like that was the
that's
most
probably, like,
attended-
God tier, right?
yeah, it was the most attended Evo of all time, and it was the most attended game at Evo as well.
Okay.
So like it's a pretty big deal that he won it. And he also was in the Mortal Kombat tournament, the Mortal Kombat 10 one, and he got pretty high. And he was also in some of the other ones, I think, and he placed pretty high. But like the main big deal was that he won the Dragon Ball Fighters one.
Okay.
Yeah, but like
sides.
so. Shut the fuck up.
Literally, like that should have been the best esports moment, but
That was
instead
a
it went to
problem.
like a cloud,
C9 versus FaZe.
Yeah.
That pissed me off.
like a
That was not
C9
even
versus
worth
FaZe, a triple overtime.
Boys. But Sonic Fox when he's a gay
The furry.
he's a gay
He's a-
African American furry,
Yes.
Wait, hold on.
a,
yeah. That's why
a flamboyant gay African American furry.
he's not that
That's-
flamboyant.
Yes, he is.
He was like, "I'm super gay."
Okay,
Like,
no. I'm
Ooh,
saying
you
I'm saying
retard.
it doesn't
Fine,
fall-
you're gay. You are super flamboyant.
He said, "I'm super gay."
Yeah. If you say stuff like that, you're flamboyant.
You're
There's no
super gay.
argument. There's no argument.
Okay.
He
Regardless.
had his furry mask on. He was
Oh
talking to
my
the mask. He was
God.
like, "Holy shit, I can't talk to this."
Okay. Regardless, the man deserves the award because he's literally super skilled at what he
Okay.
does.
He's epic.
All right, I'll give him props for
Does he
being
play
good
with
at
his
what he
mask on?
does and everything.
No.
Okay, I was about to say, if he plays with his mask on, that's like, I lose all respect.
No, he doesn't play with his mask
I
on.
kind of
Like,
was hoping he would.
No. He plays with the the arm things, but
Aw.
he puts the gloves on and the mask on when he wins.
Yeah, you think he gets that boy pussy?
Bro, you can't say that. What?
Oh no! All right, let's just skip that real quick. Best multiplayer game was given to Fortnite. The Fortnite award was given to Fortnite.
It deserves it. I mean, like, think about all of the games that were multiplayer this year.
You know what?
Black Ops
Multiplayer-
4.
The multiplayer game.
Literally say it again. Literally
Black Ops
say
4.
that Black Ops 4 deserves it again.
No, I'm saying
Shut up!
He
it should have been nominated.
He didn't say.
Shut up.
He didn't say
Say
it.
It should have
Shut
been
up!
nominated.
Shut up!
Hey, chill.
No.
I'll put you in the ground, JD.
Dude, you won't.
So multiplayer game is like, all right,
Maybe I wanna.
Fortnite gets it. Well, shut the fuck up. All right, so it's
Literally,
like,
Blackout isn't even played anymore. Literally, Fortnite is still popular.
That's
I'm
true.
trying to
I mean, I gotta say,
trying to-
Blackout is great, and I love playing Blackout, but it dies out quick.
Yeah,
all right, so multiplayer games like Fortnite. All right, I'll give it to you. Best ongoing game. You mean the Fortnite award was given to Fortnite?
Yeah.
So understandable. They just took it.
it's been going on for so long, and it's consistently been good.
Let's be real. It's lasted longer than anybody expected it to.
I expected it to die like a year ago.
It's not nearly as good as it was when it first came out, but it's still very exceptional game.
All right.
Literally, get out of here. Okay. You're allowed to say one sentence.
A single sentence. You better choose it real.
Yeah, you better choose it very well.
Yeah, you save that for another day.
Get out
I
of
will
here.
literally fight you on that whole statement.
That's your only sentence.
Okay, there's a sentence. Get out.
Get fucked. Literally know you. Now you can't say anything.
Season 2 through Season 4, probably one of the best FPS games, one of the best shooter games I've ever played.
1 through or 2 through 4. Is that
Yeah, 2
You're
through
not
4.
allowed to speak.
No.
You can't speak.
No.
No, go on.
Seasons 2 through 4, literally one of the best shooter
No,
games
I
I've
have
ever
to fight
played.
you.
What is
that
it?
Fortnite is constantly evolving their gameplay, even though people are like, "Oh, just keep it the way it is."
What is it with people named Sean?
So you think it's
interrupting?
continuously getting better?
Yes.
All right, what is
Okay,
up with
I
people
can respect that
just randomly
opinion.
feeling
I can
go?
respect
We have another Sean coming in to interrupt.
as long
the
as you're
stream
not just like,
again.
"Ooh, Fortnite sucks." I can respect it.
Even if you had a new season,
Shut the fuck up. Go away.
Greg, you
Stop.
don't even play.
It's literally
Why are you
people,
gonna podcast something that you don't even know nothing
literally
about?
people named Sean just interrupt the stream.
You're just mad because I know points that you don't.
What do you mean? Shut the fuck
All
up.
right,
Maybe I'm a better gamer.
All right.
We're not talking about Fortnite. We're talking about the whole game.
All right, get out. All right, get out.
JD, you want to fuck off and we can take Sean instead?
No.
All right, then sit down.
All right. Next one.
Best soundtrack was given to Red Dead. Makes sense.
I think it makes sense. There was a lot of people who were mad that it didn't go to Octopath, though. Because Octopath has, a really good soundtrack.
Indie games all deserve this.
It's not an indie game, retard. Holy shit.
Whoa!
It's literally made by Square Enix.
It's literally an indie game. Have you looked at it? It's an
It's
indie.
pixel art on books.
Suck
Oh my god.
Is Undertale an indie game?
All right, so are we just gonna blow
Is
past
Minecraft
the
an indie
fact
game?
that James just said "suck myself off"?
I did not say that.
Did any of you notice that? James just over there in the corner goes, "Suck myself off."
I said, how about you suck yourself off?
Shut the fuck up. All right.
Oh my god. Get this man out.
When I was playing they were jamming out some Red Dead soundtracks. They played some live action Red Dead. They played one of the two.
Devil Trigger from.
Oh, they did play
Devil May Cry.
Devil Trigger. That was pretty good. And then they played 3 Red Dead songs. They played one of the credit songs, another one I don't remember, and then they played Unshaken. It was hype. It was literally hype. And then Mike dared to look in the comments and he got spoiled.
Oh my god, yeah, I got spoiled in Red Dead 2, dude. Literally, one of the last things that happened in the game. No, it wasn't the ending. It was
Basically the end.
It was basically the ending.
Basically.
I can't say it because then it's gonna spoil other people.
I haven't even played it.
What?
I haven't played it yet.
Low key, you end up shooting people and people die. Spoiler alert.
Whoa! All right. What the fuck? So, Red Dead got best soundtrack.
Literally, I wanted to die.
Shut the fuck up. Fucking Red Dead time. All right. So, Red Dead soundtrack, epic. And then best narrative, Red Dead 2, of course. I didn't put the 2
I can
there.
understand that, but we're gonna get to it in a bit probably.
Yeah.
But Spider-Man won 0 awards.
What?
Spider-Man PS4 won 0 awards. How?
Get fucked,
Well,
honestly.
it's a console exclusive game.
So is God
I
of
don't
War, but
think-
it got the
God of War was
I mean,
a
that's
PS4.
true. But still, for it to be a hugely successful game and everything, granted, I wish I could play Spider-Man and everything, and I wish I could play God of War, because I play Xbox.
and Bloodborne.
I don't really care. I mean, granted, I've heard it's a great game and everything, but I'm terrible at Dark Souls and everything. So,
The Dark Souls game, TM.
but how many? Okay, so alrighty, God of War won more awards than I knew about because I didn't watch this stream.
They won 2. All right.
2.
So, and then Red Dead also got audio design, which makes sense because also they got soundtrack.
Yeah.
The audio was very good. Very epic.
Yeah, literally every sound of that game sounds crisp.
Yeah, when I was playing Red Dead,
When your
I
horse's
was like,
penis
don't do
slides
it.
against its legs.
whoa! Can't say that. All right, so when I was playing Red Dead, I was just hunting, just doing my thing. I'm just listening to a bunch of shit. I'm like, oh my god, I don't even know what's actually an animal or not. And I realized they're all animals. There's no ambient noise. They're just animals. So if it sounds like there's a bird overhead, there's probably a bird overhead. It's actually epic. There's no fake sounds. It's all animals around you.
Anybody
It's so
else
hype.
love how JD is just here to just randomly go at random moments? Whoa!
Yeah, can you fuck off?
He hasn't contributed to this at all.
Contribute something quick, JD. You have 5
Literally,
seconds.
I haven't played this game yet.
That's why.
You're fucking worthless.
I haven't played
You're-
any
get
of
out.
these games.
You know what? You're special.
I know I'm special.
That's
Mom
why.
tells me every day.
Holy shit.
Oh
Got
my
it.
god! All right, this is getting a little bit.
Best voice actor was Red Dead 2 Arthur Morgan, and he
Yes.
walked on a stage and he literally just sounds like that.
Yeah,
he-
but like
he has
I've
an
never
amazing
heard
He
this.
has a
The guy.
sexy voice.
I've
I
never
wanna kiss
heard the guy like talk in person, but the guy's voice actor literally just sounds like Arthur Morgan.
Yeah, he just sounds like him. And then I can't believe they didn't give it to Kratos because
I mean,
His voice is
I
pretty
can't
sexy.
believe they didn't give it to Spider-Man, dude. It's
Fuck
literally
off, bro.
Wasn't that
Spider-Man.
Brendan Urie?
literally
Yeah.
garbage.
Or no, yeah, Brendan Yuri Lowenthal.
Huh?
Why was I thinking-
What are you talking about?
No, I
Because they
swear.
both have Yuri in the name.
Yeah, probably.
All right, so they had the voice actor for Kratos read off one of the awards, and well, he didn't. He had the kid with him, and he's like, "Read it, boy," and it was epic.
Yeah, literally like
Dad moment.
Ooh, that was an epic moment. All right, so the voice actor went to Arthur Morgan's voice actor, and then best fighting game, Dragon Ball Fighters.
literally like it's no competition. Like people are actually trying to say that that Soul Calibur deserves.
Soul
It's like,
Calibur ends.
imagine thinking
The
that
only
Soul
reason anyone
Calibur
plays for
deserves
that is like the character creator, which is like a really good meme.
it. But like
Literally just
Dragon Ball
makes
Fighters.
fucking Killer Queen, but like retarded.
Literally Dragon Ball Fighters.
All
Fighters
right,
is a
we're
good
getting
game.
real close to it already. Action adventure was God of War. God of War kind of deserved that.
I'd say it,
epic
but
game.
like you know
Don't-
what I'm about to say.
Spider-Man.
Fortnite.
Spider-Man. Literally Spider-Man.
Honestly, it's really epic
Over
that
what?
Spider-Man didn't get.
I'm gonna have to break it to you, but like Spider-Man.
It's
It's
kind
better
of
than what?
kind of fucked that
God.
Spider-Man didn't get anything, but I found it kind of funny also because I made fun of Mike for it because Mike was really expecting
But also, you have to understand that God of War has that series basis. Like, they had a standard to live up to, and they did live up to it. Spider-Man, it was out on its own. It doesn't really have a series to go off of, and it still excelled, but, like, people are going to go with the name that they
Why can't you
know
contribute
instead of
to
like a
I
brand
still
new thing.
think. Okay. I know it's like a meme because like the whole. I mean, nobody watching this that like isn't outside of our friend
watching, you
group.
mean listening.
Yeah, or listening, whatever.
You fool.
And people that like are outside of our friend group aren't gonna know this, but like I was like, oh, Spider-Man's gonna win Game of the Year, but like, now I'm like immediately going back on that and being like, you know, whatever. But like, Spider-Man 2 is going to win Game of the Year when it releases.
All right, if you say
If,
so.
if it lives up to the standards.
I think
If it lives up
all
to the
it can
standards.
do is go up.
Red Dead 2 2 is going to get the Game of the Year award.
Literally. Imagine Red Dead 3 comes out the same year as Spider-Man
You
2.
mean Red Dead 2 2?
Or GTA 6.
GTA 5 2?
Is the Spider-Man 2 coming out on the PS5 or the PS4?
PS4, probably.
What about the
PlayStation 17?
Never mind.
Shut up.
I'm not gonna
Why,
make that joke.
why can't you like like say anything cool like Brandon here?
Because I'm not cool.
You're
I'm a
literally tiny brain. You come from a country of criminals.
Whoa,
Your
Oh,
toilets go the wrong way.
that is true.
So you're
It's pretty cool.
Spider-Man, literally, Spider-Man 2, all it can do is even go even higher. And like, if you look at a case like Batman Arkham, like Batman Arkham Asylum 1, it was amazing game, right? Batman Arkham City, literally so much better.
Fallout
Imagine-
76.
But then it died with Arkham Knight.
Yeah,
Fallout
but
76.
like,
Literally
but
the
like,
worst.
hear me out here. Spider-Man, good, like amazing, right?
Amazing Spider-Man. Funny.
All right, but like,
Not
hear me out
funny.
here.
Oh.
Spider-Man 2,
Wait.
spectacular. You get it?
No,
Spectacular Spider-Man.
we're not going to
Onomatopoeia
acknowledge it.
interactive.
I'm not being
You
interactive.
have no idea how badly I want to nut tap you now.
Ah.
Just for that joke.
All right, the game of the year, which we've already said, like maybe no one caught on it though, is God of War. God of War got the game of the year. I really expected it to be Red Dead. Mike had hope in his heart for it to be Spider-Man. No, both of us were wrong.
In my heart, it's still Spider-Man. Spider-Man 1.
Yeah, but
And for the
Trump
meme,
laws, bro. It's in my heart, bro.
I'm not. That's completely different, right? That's not going to change who is the leader, right? Like I know that God of War is the leader, right? But like, my opinion is that Spider-Man is.
well, it's because you love the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Red Dead's better.
But like,
You can't
leadership isn't an opinion, right? But like, what your favorite game is of the year is your opinion, and
I mean,
Spider-Man is my favorite game of the year.
Yeah. What award do you think Spider-Man should have gotten over someone else?
Action adventure. I think that
Really?
I think action adventure should have been Spider-Man.
It's not
and then
really
Game
an
of the Year should have been
adventure,
God of War if they wanted to do it that way.
Yeah,
so that
but-
way Spider-Man got something.
Spider-Man's not really an adventure game.
Or they could have given narrative
Whoa.
to Spider-Man, and then
You
or
literally just strive to say whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
they could have given narrative to Spider-Man, or they could have given
soundtrack.
literally soundtrack to Spider-Man goes hard. It goes hard.
Yeah, but Red Dead.
Okay,
Red
Dead soundtrack's pretty good. Like,
When Red Dead ends, it's like I'm not crying, you're crying. That's literally what's happening.
I mean, that was me when I.
You forced me to
Spider-Man.
watch that.
Wars.
You forced me to watch it.
You haven't even. Now, literally, you're all looking at me like I have three heads, but
You
like
did?
literally, like you haven't played Spider-Man because you're all Xbox.
I've watched like playthroughs and everything. It looks amazing.
Yeah, I
It's
watched
literally
people
like
play
such
through
an
it.
amazing
How many
game. But
times
you're
has
all like,
PlayStation's like security gotten broken?
imagine like.
Microsoft's.
I mean that's like kind of a fair point, but like,
Just
oh, that was all before PlayStation Network wasn't. paid
Me, when
for,
I
though.
see my social security being given out to all the hackers on planet.
literally just like. literally, that was also before you had to pay for PlayStation Network. So like,
Now that you have to pay for it, it's better. Fuck off.
I mean, it literally is because like they actually can pay for.
We won't
things.
let people take your shit for money.
How many times has Microsoft been broken into though?
Like probably once. Yes, and
You forget how old Microsoft
Okay, but
is
like,
as a company.
who would win? Having my identity stolen, having good games.
oh wow, you have like 3 action adventure games. Got me.
has
Literally, like has Game of the Year, has another Game of the Year candidate, and like also Red Dead 2. So like 3.
See, but Xbox has one of the most iconic game series in the gaming
Don't
industry.
say Halo.
It's
If you-
Halo.
It is.
It is.
Technically.
Halo
okay,
is so
okay, but,
iconic.
like,
You can't
Halo
even
4,
argue that.
shit. Halo 5,
God of,
shit.
Okay,
God of
but-
War, Uncharted, like that's 2 right there.
Gears of War, shit.
Crash
Don't have
Bandicoot,
it. Don't have
Spyro. Like, do I need to keep going?
Gears of War literally is fun.
Huh?
Gears of War is like that.
But still,
Oh yeah, I
the
mean,
original Halos, like up to
Yeah, but
up to
Halo
Halo
3.
3.
And
It's
literally
got
stop.
to.
Just stop throwing things, like please.
I've just been ripping this piece of paper up.
No,
like,
but I'm not talking about like the newer games and everything. But
The
Halo
originals.
was just
What?
it
What?
was a god tier game in its time, and
isn't.
Do you have Naughty
isn't
Dog?
now.
Do you have Naughty Dog?
What the hell even is Naughty Dog?
Exactly.
That's like you saying that you get like bestiality fetish.
Yeah,
or something,
Naughty
dude.
Dog creates
There's a grown-up
Uncharted, Last of Us. They make
Oh shit, games.
Okay,
Last of Us is a good
Last
game.
of
Oh
Us,
my God! You
Shut
really
up,
said
gamer.
that. Holy.
Last person that said that's retarded. So like,
Who was the
I
last
mean,
one who
like-
said that?
Last of Us is literally probably like easily top 10 games like ever.
I mean, it's like literally just a movie, but okay.
Literally, what was it?
Okay,
Quantum
but like
something?
one of the best movies ever made. So like
What about
Top 5
what was that
movies?
game? Quantum something? It was an Xbox exclusive.
Quantum Leap,
Break.
literally awful game.
Yeah, exactly. It was
I'd
basically a
still
movie.
rather play Chicken Little special back game.
Let's be real though. Nintendogs.
Okay.
Nintendogs.
Who would win?
Greatest
any
exclusive
of the, Any
ever.
of the exclusives on
Or
Xbox are like
Tamagotchi.
Oh my god.
any of the exclusives on Xbox or Sony or like Super Smash Brothers
Hello.
Or
Kitty
how about-
Island Adventure.
or
Pokemon
like
series
Legend
as
of
well.
Zelda
Pokemon Series 2.
or like Pokemon.
Literally.
Pokemon Platinum.
Like literally, Nintendo has a
Pokemon
monopoly
is like
on
the
the
greatest
idea of an
RPG
exclusive.
ever.
Nintendo has a monopoly on the idea of an exclusive. Because like
That's actually
Mar-
that's dead ass.
yeah, like literally Mario, Zelda, Pokemon.
All their games they make are just for Nintendo game consoles.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Like you'll never see Link.
You'll
on
never
a different
see it
console.
coming.
Only
Funny. Metroid, like. You done? Son?
Yeah, I'm done.
Get down,
now.
son.
Pikmin, like I can't even like.
The ball gamer?
Hmm?
Oh, fuck, bro. He's right. I'm sorry, I just gave you a smack
All right,
there.
anyways, Oh,
It's okay.
Wow, how
I'd
much
start
time do we got left, man?
Like
20
20
minutes.
minutes, but like we're about done with everything. That was
Yeah.
like our entire script.
All right, yeah. So,
Wrapping it up.
yeah, that was
All right.
pretty
Thank
good.
you for Brandon for being a.
Hey, thanks for having me, man.
Our
Yeah,
star
that was
guest.
good.
He's like JD, except he actually says stuff that's meaningful.
I had
Imagine us
I had
having
nothing to
JD
say.
instead of like Sean or like other
Yeah,
Sean.
Sean would have interrupted a lot, but like, he would have said something important.
Or we could have had like that Sean.
I definitely would have said something.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
You were just waiting until 4.
Hey, yo,
Not
hey,
even that, like, I
you can't
think-
say
I
that.
literally-
that.
I
I
could have
would've
definitely
said-
said some stuff about Spider-Man because I play Spider-Man and it's actually a pretty decent game.
It's
Red
just
Dead,
like-
Pretty decent. You
Decent.
are underball,
Compared to-
bro.
Literally, you're retarded.
Stop.
You're
Bro,
literally
you're
retarded,
retarded,
Sean.
Sean. Stop,
See,
please.
now JD is trying to make
Like,
up
tell
for
me
his
you did
lost
not have
time.
tears in your
I
eyes.
literally had the last
That
2
game, bro.
episodes. The last 2 episodes on
didn't,
YouTube.
so I mean,
I was
can't.
amazing.
Hate to break
It
it
was
to
a
you,
decent-
but
no,
like
it's a decent game.
you're like
I'd say like scale of 1 to 10, like Red Dead's definitely like a 9, but like Spider-Man is probably like a 7. I wouldn't.
No!
I wouldn't give it any higher than
What?
a 6 or
You're
7.
Xbox
gamer.
Oh shit, we gotta fight.
No.
The gameplay for Spider-Man was just so repetitive. Red Dead
So
at
is
least-
what? Literally, Red Dead, you're going from mission back to your base, mission back to your base.
What are you doing
No.
with Spider-Man? You're going from mission to mission to mission, maybe side mission, back to another mission. What are you
Oh
doing?
my god!
What are you doing?
getting
Free roam.
I'm getting
Like,
heated. Holy
You can
shit!
do that in Red
Spider-
Dead. What are you talking about?
Literally, it's so much better.
Spider-Man.
All right, guys,
Shut the
guys,
fuck
all
up,
right,
Sean.
shh.
Oh
All
my
right,
God.
everyone's gotta calm down.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man is Mafia 3 with webs.
Oh my, that was
That's some truth.
I gotta be real though. The like picture taking feature on Spider-Man is dope as shit.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like some of the pictures taken
I've
are
seen
fucking god tier.
Oh.
I've seen some of them on Twitter.
Red Dead has a camera.
It does.
Yeah, you have the
but
camera.
No, I'm
next to
talking
your
about on like
pockets.
Spider-Man.
All right.
Like
Well, I
that.
mean, who really has time to do stuff in Red Dead? Like, it's just not constant action, which I give Spider-Man for. Like, you could definitely get like constant action in Spider-Man. Just
I mean, I guess that's why it's like the best story because it's a story.
I mean, I just find myself a lot of the time in Red Dead, I'm just doing nothing.
I mean, there is a lot of writing.
a lot of the time in Red Dead, I'm just doing nothing. At
so
least,
what are you really
No,
doing in
hold on.
Spider-Man? You're really just web
Okay.
slinging around. Just
okay,
looking for
yeah,
something.
Hey,
but
hey.
at least web slinging in Spider-Man is engaging.
Let me give you a pro
like
tip.
you're doing things.
Pro
I'm
tip.
not gonna say
If you're playing Red Dead 2 and you have to go really far and you don't feel like pressing a button the entire time, if you make a waypoint and then you hold the back button to go in cinematic mode, your horse drives for you.
You can literally get that
Wow,
in
so I can
Assassin's
just
Creed.
take a piss while my horse goes.
You can
That's
literally
not
do
good
that in
game
Assassin's
design.
Creed
It's
Origins.
literally just playing the game for you.
Listen, the game is supposed to be like, oh, you're like experiencing like the nature and outdoors. You can look at that through cinematic, or if you don't like that, you can have the game do it for you. It's just a shortcut.
Far Cry 4 meme.
Yeah, it's like auto
You
drive
can
for Far
literally
Cry.
do the horse.
It's a
auto
good game
thing.
addition.
I know it's just
Auto drive.
It's just not my game. I
They
don't
have
know,
stagecoaches. There's trains. You probably just don't take them that often. Just try using them more often. Just like, oh, I gotta go under Saint Denis by like
Can
a
you
mile.
Really,
Just
can
like
you really just climb on top of a train in Spider-Man? You really can't.
Probably.
What? Yes, you can.
there's subways
Yes, you
though.
can.
It's
dog.
Spider-Man.
Oh,
you
you
can climb on
You can
anything.
go to the
Yeah.
subway. You can like get on top
But
of trains.
really,
and
why
go.
are you going to go in the subway?
So you don't have
Can
to
you
walk.
climb on top of the Empire State Building in Red Dead?
There's no such thing as
It hasn't been created yet, gamer.
Let's be
Yeah,
real though.
I-
And in any
I'm just-
game though,
I'm just
you
saying-
can kill yourself.
I understand that. It
I
hasn't
can
been
climb up
created.
to
I'm
the
just
top-
saying it is a feat
No,
that you
Assassin's
cannot
Creed.
achieve.
I can
in
climb
Red
up to
Dead.
the tallest
Have you seen
mountain,
Fear
look down on my world that I've been part of, and it's epic. Because you're not like the super awesome hero that does everything. You're super strong. You're just part of the world. You're just a guy that's like a bandit, and you're cool.
And also, like in Spider-Man, you don't have decision making like you do in Red Dead.
We pulled one of
I mean,
those
you
things
can
where
just be a dick and like not
say
say
that.
But you absolutely have to beat the mission and move on to the next one.
I
You
keep-
can't make. You
that's
can't
every
make
game.
decisions. You
I
can't
keep
make
feel like
decisions in,
Greg
like,
is
you
trying
can't.
to end this,
I mean, yeah,
but
it's
you
not,
two just
it's
keep
like it's
going
a
off
free
at each
roam
other.
game, but it's not an open world game.
you gotta cut this up,
Yeah,
my
Red
guy.
Dead is more like an open world. Like you
Well, yeah, it's just a different kind of game.
Literally, Joe.
You have to, like,
Nobody cares.
Shut the fuck up.
Whoa.
That's
Shut the
literally
fuck up.
all you've contributed.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Literally
dude.
all you've
All
contributed.
right, guys, we gotta like wrap this up. So like,
Thank you everyone for joining us. This has been the MemeZone podcast. Make sure to like, favorite, comment, subscribe, future content because we need subscribers so we can get the Vucci clout.
slap the
All
like
right.
notification bell.
Yeah.
And I just want to say thanks
Don't
for having
do any
me.
of that.
Yeah,
If you guys want, I'll come back
Don't
again
say that.
anytime.
absolutely.
All right.
Joking me.
What a
Next
man.
Time, next
All
time
right.
I'll take JD's spot.
Yeah, we'll have Sean take JD's spot. Fuck off.